In today's video, we're going to continue our coverage to do with DC film universe going forward, the SnyderVerse, and also talking a little bit about this Discovery merger that are technically buying out Warner Media. So, what is good, YouTube? How are you today? Let me know down below, how are you? So, if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel DC pop culture based content we do on the daily. Hit the bell button, comment, share the video, and subscribe if you want to see what the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice looks like. Just check us out on Instagram at Warstu. Also, I've got like 38 followers on Twitter. If you could follow me on Twitter, Twittersphere, WarstuG, that would be much appreciated. So, it appears that I was right again. I remember story time. I said that when this Discovery merger goes through, it's looking like it's going to close on Friday, and Sarnoff would be one of the first people to go, and she's gone, just like I said. Just like I said, the Zack Snyder Justice League movie was going to come out before any trade, before any super duper super. Literally said it before anyone that it was coming to HBO Max. You didn't believe in that either. So, the biggest gatekeeper, the biggest anti-SnyderVerse person in the Warner Media company, and she was more from the AT&T side, has gone. She's like, no, we're not continuing. No, we're not releasing the Ayer cut, even though David Ayer keeps teasing stuff repeatedly on the Twittersphere. So, this is the biggest piece so far. Discovery are more business savage. They're more business savvy. They operate more like a business. Warner Media and Warner Brothers don't operate like a business because they don't seem to want money. So, is the SnyderVerse going to be restored? It already has. This video is sponsored by Monster Energy. No, it's not really. But if anyone watching this video works for Monster and you want to sponsor me, just go ahead. Right. So it's been a very interesting week. Jason Killer, the SnyderVerse savior, has departed his CEO role as merger looks likely to close Friday. So Mr. Jason Killer has gone as well. So that's two head honchos. But what about Toby Emmerich? According to a Deadline report, Toby Emmerich's job is safe currently. But what about Walter Hamada? It's the Hamadaverse we need to get rid of. So some people seem to have this analogy that if you get rid of Jason, you get rid of Sarnoff, you get rid of Toby, you get rid of Walter, the SnyderVerse just reappears. Well, the Flash leaks are real. They are real, yet they're misleading at the same time. Now, I don't honestly understand why a lot of people think Twitter scoopers are credible. None of them are verified. Okay, maybe Grace Randall's verified, but most of them aren't verified. So I do like Viewer Anon. I've seen some legitimate Flash leaks out there. They tend to be mixed with the fake stuff, so I know if the posters even realize what they have. So it feels like a good time to remind you that every movie ever sounded bad based off a plot leak. So not. I do find this interesting. I don't want to come off as a giant Flash defender. I haven't seen it. For all I know, it could end up being bad. Though I've said the people I know who've seen it liked it. But even if the movie is good, the plot synopsis sounds bad. It's the Norton fourth law. See, I like this guy. Or a girl. I don't know who he is. But he actually is very transparent. He's not one of these scoopers that say, I'm right, you're wrong. Because you gotta understand this movie comes out in literally 15 months. We haven't even got to the summer of 2020 yet. It comes out 2023 summer. David Zaslav Discovery's coming in. And if we go based on rumors and leaks that I've been sent, they're literally going to rewrite 50% of the movie from a leak that I was sent. The Flash movie. Half the movie will be rewritten and shot when Discovery comes in. This was sent to me a few weeks ago. I've gone over it only once. But it's fascinating because some of the parts here could make sense. It really could make sense, especially the part about Henry Cavill Superman. So as we know in this alleged plot leak, okay, from what I've heard, personally, I'm not going by what Twitter scoopers say. I've personally spoke to people, and there seems to be a few different versions of this movie going around. I spoke to one person who watched a movie called The Flash, and baby Superman did die. I watched another one, and baby Superman didn't die. But the consistency here is they both said the right part at the end where Sasha Calle Supergirl and Ezra Miller the Flash, although I think he probably will get recast based on what they did to Johnny Depp, because there's actually evidence here for Ezra Miller actually doing something pretty bad. I do believe this scene's real where Supergirl shows Flash something and he's surprised. And could it be Henry Cavill? It could be. Henry Cavill Superman will probably not return, at least for now. Plans are to have Supergirl be the placeholder of Superman. We've always known that. DC wants to do something like they did with Matt Reeves, did with the Batman, where Superman is his own self-contained universe, which will have spin-offs. And it's almost like to me that even if they do keep Zod killing off baby Superman, it's almost like people don't know what the multiverse is. So that would still mean that in the SnyderVerse, before said movie, that in that universe, Henry Cavill Superman would be alive. And then you get the Twitter super duper scoopers saying, it's just because of money. It's just because of money. And then you have David Zaslav coming in saying they want to spend up to $20 billion on content. Do you need to say anything else? I personally don't think there's going to be another Justice League movie for multiple years. I know that the precedent is that this movie is going to set up Crisis, and then we're going to have the Batflex scene when Batflex calls for Flash help. Sure, but that is a long time off. It really is. As for Michael Keaton being the Batman, now realistically, he is just passing the torch. Batgirl, it's about him passing the torch. There are possible flashbacks to Keaton as Batman, but the Batgirl movie would take place by the end of the movie. So realistically, is Michael Keaton going to keep reappearing? That's like saying he's going to be in the Morbius movie. Just because he shot something doesn't mean it's going to come up. No, guys, I'm joking. Of course, Michael Keaton's scenes are going to come up in the Batgirl movie. They can't just chop stuff out, although they do tend to do that a lot. I mean, if you see the most recent Doctor Strange trailer, I swear they've done it on the last few. Look like they've kind of... It's all about the lighting. I do find it fascinating, and you guys really do support the content. So as for the Snyderverse being restored, it doesn't need to be restored, guys. It's already restored, as I've told you for the last year. I also told you Ann Sarnoff would be removed. I mean, it's not good when anyone gets removed, but realistically, she will be paid for the rest of her contract, so she's not lost out on any money. Neither has Jason. And also, this one I didn't see coming. So also yesterday, HBO Max's chief Andy Fosler exits Warner Media ahead of Discovery merger. I didn't see that one coming. So that's 3 people gone. 3 people gone. But to be fair, Jason resigned. Ann Sarnoff was informed, essentially. She knew she had been going for a while. So I do find this all fascinating, the narrative, because you got to look at the narrative on Twitter and how fans react. I mean, sure, this could help the Snyderverse return, but oh my God, Warner Brothers followed Zack Snyder this week. No, they didn't. They always followed Zack Snyder, and a lot of people made a big deal about that. Oh my! I mean, literally, I appreciate you guys, but I got literally over 100 DMs on Instagram telling me this. Like, no, they always followed him, but following someone doesn't mean anything. Realistically, it really doesn't mean anything. So yeah, that caused a bit of a frenzy online. Warner Bros follows Zack Snyder on Twitter, so that means somehow everything is restored. You need to chill, guys. Just chill. It's gonna take time. It really is gonna take time. Realistically, if we're gonna get Justice League 2 and 3 on HBO Max, which is looking more and more likely as every day goes by, it is looking very likely. It will take a few years. Why? Well, because Zack's over with Netflix. He's got his Netflix stuff over there. So he's got to honor his contracts. He's got to honor his jobs over there. So realistically, just because Jason and Annie and Andy, the HBO Max chief, have exited the company, that just means there's going to be less layers within Warner Media Discovery, which is a good thing because then it means less overheads, less executives doing nothing, being paid to do stuff. And overall, it means the company will be ran more in a sense of business savvy. Now, that is the biggest reason why the Snyderverse will be restored for HBO Max is David Zaslav is all about making money and all about being business savvy and business savage, whereas Warner Bros seems to be about not making money at all. The Batman made $700 million, but if you look at the likes of the Suicide Squad movie, it didn't really do well, Birds of Prey. It didn't really do well, did it? No, mainly due to poor marketing. Overall, like, the Suicide Squad movie was very good. Maybe it came at the wrong time. Birds of Prey had Harley Quinzel in it. It should have banged, but it didn't. So it's apparent that because Discovery cares a lot about making money, they will make sure that marketing improves massively. That is Warner Bros' biggest issue. The same with Matrix 4. They don't seem to know how to market things. I mean, granted, it was a very bad script, but they don't seem to know how to market stuff. So restore the Snyderverse. The founding father, your boy Warstu, is still here. I'm going to double down on the restored Snyderverse stuff. I do believe a lot of the Flash leaks were fake, to be honest. If you really think they're killing off Henry Cavill Superman and you don't think... I mean, David Zaslav literally said that he wants to make Batman and Superman great again. I mean, sure, I can't wait to see Sasha Kelly, the first Latino live-action version of Supergirl. I think she's going to freaking kill it, and from what I've heard, she does freaking awesome. But she ain't going to be the face of DC for a long time. It looks like Warner Bros. At the moment are trying to do a holy female trinity with Gal Gadot Wonder Woman, with Sasha Kelly Supergirl, and with Leslie Grace Batgirl, which if they want to do that, it could work. It could work, but they ain't holding back Superman and Batman for sure. Obviously, Ben Affleck's not going to be the main Batman in the main new timeline, but it sure as hell makes more sense than making Michael Keaton the main Batman. Batman. But Batfleck can have his own stuff on HBO. Henry Cavill can have his own stuff on HBO. And they can all collide on the HBO Max universe. And as far as I'm concerned, the Snyderverse is literally restored already. Zack Snyder's teasing stuff. Your boy Warstu's teasing stuff. Clay Stubbs is teasing stuff. Jared Leto is teasing stuff. Ezra Miller is teasing stuff. Although that last one doesn't really mean anything. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see this beautiful face. Here I'm being sarcastic. The merger will be complete by Friday. The Ayer cut will be released because David Ayer keeps retweeting stuff. And if you go by the Twitter sphere logic, that means that Discovery is going to make not only Warner Brothers better, but DC Films better, DC TV better, and everything related to DC better. So like always, guys, make sure to comment down below. Let's try and get this video up to 500 likes. That would be cool. 500 comments. That would be even cooler. So like always, guys, I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.